today on episode 2 of the Wonderful World podcast. He didn't sound
like he watched it.
Oh, this is quality.
I love how he probably watched it before he posted it too and was like, yeah, this is good, this is
exactly.
good.
What up, Paige? How's it going?
Hey, it's going good.
Guys, welcome to the Wonderful World podcast. I'm here with my awesome co-host, Paige Fogelman. What is up, Paige?
Hey, it's good.
Before we dive in, could you talk a little bit about yourself, just for the audience?
Oh, like just anything?
Anything.
I'm Paige. Hey. I don't really know. What do I say about myself?
Like your age or like what you like to do?
Yeah, so how old am I? I'm 16. And I don't know. I'm interested in a lot of different things.
Heck yeah.
If like art, whatever, sports, anything, I'm here.
And like music too, right?
Yeah, music too. We like music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Fun fact, there's a song that she put out on SoundCloud. Go check it out. I Knew, blank page.
Yeah.
Pretty fire. Kind of blowing up over there.
Yeah, kind of shocked, but
So this podcast is all about like weird stories and like funny stories and stuff. So we can just like dive in. Paige, do you have any like stories off the top of your head that were just like weird or funny that have happened to you?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I know I have funny stories, but like
it's kind of hard to pinpoint them.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go ahead and kick this one off. So I feel like a lot of weird stories just like happen to me. Like I don't go try to find them, but they just come and find me, which is unfortunate. So let's see. I have a lot. Okay. So when I was working at Poor Choice up in Auburn, these two guys came in, and I'm not sure what country they were from. I think they're from like some European country. Anyway, so they walked in. And they asked for straws, but they didn't ask for straws. They asked for pipes. And so we were like, huh? Pipes? You want pipes? And so no one had like any idea what they were talking about. And then one of the guys, so it was like a crossover between like a Birkenstock and a flip-flop. So it was like the big toe had this like little like, I don't even know what you call it, but it was uncomfortable. And that plus the pipes, plus their overall just like vibe. I'm just like, can you leave now?
Yeah.
Anyway, but it was a vibe though. I mean, let's see.
That's funny. Who calls a straw a pipe?
Exactly.
Like in what country do you call a straw a pipe? Like,
I mean, I would think it's pretty universal that you would call a straw,
yeah.
but not a straw pipe, because like maybe like I don't even know.
That's funny.
Let's see. Also, shout out to Corbin. He's our sound guy and video guy. So, but y'all can't see him. So, Sad. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. So, Paige, have you ever seen a video called Shane Lee sings 5 octaves on the piano?
No.
No, you haven't?
I haven't.
Okay.
At least I don't think I have.
So we're gonna go ahead and play it for the listeners. So it's this guy who thinks he can sing, but he cannot. But he's very, very confident in himself. And it is like the most uncomfortable video like I have ever seen. Cause like as he goes higher, he like starts straining, and then he like goes lower when he's trying to like hit the high notes. Anyway,
oh my gosh.
I'm just go ahead and play it, and then we're just gonna try to go for it, and hope the sound picks it up.
Oh no.
Hold up.
Hello everybody, it's me, Shane Lee. I'm gonna sing 5 octaves on the piano.
I'm literally crying right
Oh no! I think he was singing the same note.
I know, like the entire time.
Oh no!
So go follow Shane Lee for more wonderful content. And then someone like I think auto-tuned his voice, and then it was like a duet with like Taylor Swift or something. And
Stop.
it was so good.
Oh my gosh, that's
Anyway,
great.
that was amazing. Let's see.
I don't think he hit a single note on like key.
No,
Like I don't think any of them.
Beginning even it was off. Like
Yeah.
his range. I'm not even sure what his range was because it was like all like one note range.
Mhm. Oh, that's funny.
Gosh. So do you have any like weird stories you want to like?
I do have one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, go for it.
Okay, so one time I was you've been to TJ Maxx
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Like Best, they have good
Vibing.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I was there and I was checking out and there's this dude, I don't even know like what his like nationality was, but he was like he had a really heavy accent. So I could like barely understand him.
No.
And I was like, okay, what is he gonna talk to me about?
Yeah.
He's one of those guys, when you check out and
It's
like they start a
no.
conversation
Yeah.
though. Like
where's this
you're like
gonna go?
Yeah, because like they're like, oh, how's your day? And you gotta talk to them, right? Like I don't really want to talk to you right now. I'm trying to get my clothes. But I started talking to him and I could barely understand what he's saying.
Right.
I'm like just trying to follow the conversation, you
Yeah.
know. And then he like starts talking about I had like this bag on that I got at a thrift store
Right.
for like $2, right? I don't know anything about
no.
it. I'm just like, it looks cool. And he's like starting to talk to me about it. I have no clue what he's saying, so I'm just like nodding along like,
Yeah, like
okay, yeah. Turns out like it was something native to like
What?
wherever he used to live, and it's like super like fashionable and like
Dang,
expensive.
okay.
And I was like,
But it was for like $2 at like a thrift
$2
store.
at a thrift store. So
Okay.
I guess I have a really like rare bag from some other
Heck yeah.
country, and
did he say where it was from?
no,
Or
I
you-
couldn't
you don't
understand. I
understand?
literally couldn't
Like,
understand what he
nice
was
bag,
saying.
nice bag. Okay.
I literally caught like 3 words in that whole
insane.
conversation.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm like trending in a different country.
Facts.
You know, so
So
yeah.
you're like an international like celebrity, but you don't even know with a bag.
Yep.
Same kind of story. So I love snowboarding. And so we went to this place. And so I'm not like ragging on people from like other countries, but like when they're in customer service, it's like a little harder because you're like talking to them, but then you like can like hear only like chicken musket whenever they're talking. It's like, no, I can't understand anything you're saying. Anyway, so this guy, he was like asking me how tall I was for the snowboard, but like I could not understand him. So he did it like 5 times. I was like, what? He's like, he did it again, like, huh? And so it's like over and over.
Gosh.
And then like finally he did it, and like I could tell that he was getting mad. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you think I was saying? And I'm just like, come on, man. Come on, bro. I just want to snowboard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. I kind of want to do another song. Okay. I doubt these people are gonna like find the podcast for one and then sue us because like, is there like some like revenue?
Oh, like for copyrighted music.
Corbin.
Whatever.
Okay, we can just go for
whatever.
it. This is a small podcast.
Yeah.
So this guy's name, I'm just gonna dox him. William Hung. And so he thinks he can sing, but he cannot. So we're just gonna.
I'm kind of relating to these people though in a
mean,
way.
yeah.
Like, if I recorded a YouTube video and I uploaded it, it'd probably sound kind of like that guy.
But
to
I
be
mean, like
honest.
you recorded a song and it doesn't sound like that.
But it could.
True.
And sometimes it feels like
See,
that. Though.
I feel like people are like very, very self-confident, and then they just. But like, I don't even know what like Shane Lee was thinking, cause like, did he sound like he didn't
He's like,
sound
yeah, like he watched
oh, this
it.
is quality.
I love how like he probably watched it before he posted
I
it too and was
know.
like, yeah, this is good, this is
Exactly,
good.
and it has like so many views. They're just like, okay, well, I mean, he's doing something with his life besides, yeah, okay. So this one is "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." So
Wow.
Corbin, I'm just gonna go ahead and blare it in the microphone. Sweet. And that's fake applause that he probably added into it.
In San Francisco,
So far, not terrible.
on the hill,
Oh, there we go.
it calls to me
A little flat.
to be where little cable cars
it's just different. Oh.
What are these lyrics though too?
You know, that's we don't want to hear that anymore.
It was kind of almost good though.
It was almost good. He was like on the brink.
Yeah,
Like, I would give that like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, like he was almost there. So, Mr. William Hung, keep on trying. And he has like tons of albums too. Like,
hey,
I mean, he's getting listens, I guess.
It's not that bad though. Like there were a few
Right.
notes,
There
but
were
like
a few notes. Maybe he should have stuck with SoundCloud.
Mhm.
But I think he like stopped a long time ago. So sorry, Mr. William Hung. And his just album art is just uncomfortable. Like this one right here, Hung for the Holidays.
Oh wow.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Have you heard of Tiny Tim?
Probably.
Like the artist?
I don't know.
Okay, for all the listeners, I'm sorry for torturing you guys, but this is a little bit about me. I love cringe songs. And I love sharing. Oh, yeah. So this one is called Tiptoe Through the Tulips. So we're just gonna go for it.
I think I've heard this. Oh yeah.
If I had a beat behind it, that'd be kind of a vibe.
Actually, it would.
That could be sick. His range though.
Yeah. Dang.
Okay.
No, actually though, if that had a beat, that would actually
I
be
know,
like
that'd be kind of sick, like
yeah.
a remix or whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go try to find that. Tiptoe through the tulips. Wait, like big tiptoe. The McGuire sisters. No,
Let's just do a remix. Let's
Yeah,
just make
you
a
know what?
remix of it with like a
get ready for
really
it.
like
Exactly.
good beat behind
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Through the tulips. Okay, let's see.
Or we could just cover it actually.
That's true.
I think you could actually probably hit those vocals, like not even lying.
But I don't want to go that live. What? The Wiggles did a cover of it. I don't. You know what? We can just go for it. Wiggles. I'll just do the 5 seconds. Oh, different key. Okay. It's like stalker mode.
No.
Come on, guys. Where's the album name? Is Wiggle Pop?
Wiggle Pop?
I mean, okay.
The Wiggles started
The
a band.
Wiggles-
Oh my
DJ
goodness.
Yoda.
Ooh.
Okay. Wait. It's just called Tip. Wait.
Now stand up straight with your arms outstretched for the 1-foot balance. Stand up tall.
Oh, okay.
Put balance.
Put balance.
Stand up tall.
Oh, stand up tall. Oh,
Touch
I don't like DJ. Touch my toes. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, is this like some kind of like exercise mode?
Well, I mean, you're tiptoeing.
Exactly, but like stand up straight and touch your toes.
Tiptoe exercise video.
Exactly.
coming
I
out.
mean, Tiny Tim teaches like aerobics,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh my
Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, here's a weird story. So I'm trying to save them for when I have the people that I experienced it with when I have them on. So we're just gonna do this one. So also at Poor Choice, I feel like, so I was the youngest employee at Poor Choice, so I'm not sure if the customers knew that, or I don't know, just I got all the weird experiences. And so I mean, it's not weird, but just kind of uncomfortable. So this girl came up to me, and so she asked for a to-go cup, and then I turned around to get her a to-go cup, and she was like, I like your pants. And I'm like, thanks. She's like, what brand are they? I'm like, Zara, I think, like Zara. I'm like, here's your to-go cup.
Oh my gosh.
And then like one of my coworkers was like, yo, she was hitting on you. And I'm like, how is that hitting on someone? Correcting them when they...
Just
I don't
creepily
even-
walks up.
It's
I
like,
like your pants.
And they weren't like amazing. I don't even know what amazing pants are, but like, I don't even know. But I never saw her. I actually think I saw her again, but then she never talked to me again.
Oh,
so maybe she
that's-
hated my response. So
that's one
if
way
you're
to flirt with
listening,
someone.
exactly, just like,
your
just ask their pants. Corbin, I like your pants. I'm not hitting on you though. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay, there we
okay.
go. Shoot, exposed. Let's see. Dang, I'm kind of running out of stories. This is annoying. We can actually shift over to more like songwriting and stuff like that, because you've written a couple of songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When do you start songwriting, kind of?
I don't know. Honestly, like I've kind of like had stuff in my notes for a while. Like I'll just like keep adding to them, but like I don't know. I've never actually tried to turn anything into a song.
Yeah. So was I Knew your first song, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That's
actually
dope.
like turned into a song.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it mainly poetry most of the time, or?
Yeah.
Or
It's
is
more
it,
that
okay,
style.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it like with a song in mind? Like, are you trying to go for a song or just like a poem in a way?
Honestly, it's more like a poem.
Okay,
And then
I
like
got
if
you.
there's a way to turn it into a song, then yeah.
Then you go for it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see like a difference between poetry and like songwriting? Like, I mean, obviously there's like chords in songwriting, but like, is the way you write a song different than the way you would write a poem?
I think it depends on the song you're writing, because there's a lot of songs that literally are like poetry, but like with music behind it. So like, but then there's other ones where like you really just have like a few like key like verses or like whatever, and you're just kind of repeating it and singing it. So like, I think it totally can like literally just be poetry with like music behind it, which is sick. Like it's super cool.
Definitely.
So yeah.
And I feel like it's weird because I think most modern songs, when it's like A B like just back and forth, I think to me at least that sounds like a little weird sometimes. But then I think it's like with some songs, I think it does depend on the style too.
Yeah.
I think with like pop songs, it could be like different. But and what kind of genre do you go for mainly in like songwriting overall, or is it like broad?
I don't know.
Typically?
It's pretty broad because I listen to a bunch of different kind of music. Like I've always loved listening to like rap, but like that's so hard to like write and produce and stuff. Like it's not hard to produce, but it's hard to like rap. Yeah. So like I mean,
and like good rap too, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know, anything like that fits whatever the lyrics are. So.
Do you have a favorite rapper?
Oh, I have a lot of different like Christian rapper guys. Okay, one of my favorite guys is Not Clyde. I don't know if you've ever heard any.
I've never heard of him.
It's it's a weird vibe to it, but like. It's great. I love his music. And then you got like Lecrae and like, all those guys too. They're all pretty good.
Would you classify NF as a Christian rapper?
That's a tough topic. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I feel like his older music used to be more like Christian, mainstream kind of stuff, and then like he started to change it. A little bit.
So I think the thing with NF is like, one, his beats are sick.
Yeah.
But then two, he can like also rap really fast. But then like most of his songs are just like about depression, which is like good for like ranting. But then to a certain point, like
you gotta have the uplifting.
Songs too. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I think it's a hard balance between like a Christian who's an artist and then like an artist who's a Christian. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of that vibe.
Yeah.
But then what about like secular artists or like rappers? Do you have a favorite one of those?
It's kind of tough because most like secular rap music is like super like bad. Like the beats are like so good though. I know. So like it's I'll like so listen to like clean versions. Like God's Plan. Ooh, fire! Like literally is so good.
I know.
You gotta get the clean version because there's like 2 bad words in it. But that song is timeless, never gets old. Like it's a hype song, you know. So and then in rap music, do you like the beat more or do you like fast rap? Okay, yeah. If it's got like a good like chill but like kind of funky beat, like
totally.
I'm into that. Like I like NF, but if you listen to too much of his music, like it's the same like sound to all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing with like mixtapes is because like it's more about the beat than like the lyrics, but then it's nice when artists can like kind of mix up the beat too sometimes because like I like funky beats.
Yeah.
So in like songwriting, do you try to go for like a certain like feel or are you trying to just like express something? Because I feel like a lot of artists like try to go for like a certain vibe, like a pop vibe or like an R&B vibe, or do you go for like trying to just like express yourself in a way?
Honestly, it's usually more like expressing myself. Like I don't like write anything. Like I'm not into like writing. So like, I mean like music writing, but like if I'm gonna like get out like my emotions, like it's gonna be through like a poem or something.
Totally.
Like, but then also you can kind of like change the lyrics a little bit to make it more just like chill.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
I think songwriting is one of the coolest like venues because it really allows you to express yourself in a way that you like otherwise couldn't, you know? Because I think with like writing or with just like poetry, like it only goes so far, but then I think music adds like so much more. But then I feel like it can almost like limit you in a way too, because I think with poetry someone can like read it and then like kind of have in like their own picture in mind, but then when like music is added, then it could like limit their kind of vision in a way. So I think adding the chords and the kind of like melody to it is like really important to nail, because if you don't get that right, then it's gonna ruin the song.
Yeah, it's gonna change the whole feel of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So moving out of rap, do you have any like favorite artists like besides that?
Okay. So,
well, I know one, but I mean,
I love Billie Eilish, but
yeah.
like honestly, some of her music gets a little bit dark. So like you got to like pick and choose what you're gonna listen to.
Seriously.
But like as far as the music and her voice goes,
it's so good.
It's so good. I can't get old.
I know.
Like, her music doesn't get old. So like she's like always, her music's good. But like I don't know, I kind of bounce around like with I'm more of like a favorite song, not favorite artist kind of person.
Yes.
So
yeah,
if I like the song,
I think artists can just kind of just get repetitive, but with like a song, it like might never get old,
or like you find those artists where like most of their music it's okay, and then there's one song it's like okay, so
exactly. So kind of touching on like a song getting old, or like an artist like just getting old with their vibe, like as a songwriter, how would you try to like avoid that?
I don't know, it's tough because like when certain artists come out with a totally different vibe, it can go really good or really bad.
Risk.
Like I heard Billie Eilish came out with a new song and like half of it was like in Spanish or something. And it was good still. But like I don't know Spanish. Right. So like I'm not gonna listen to it. Like I'm gonna listen to other stuff. So like but then if you know Spanish, maybe that's a vibe for you. So like I don't know. I feel like it really depends. But like changing it up like here and there, I feel like can't hurt, because if in general your music is all right and people like it, you're gonna just skip over the song that wasn't the greatest and then come out with a better one. So
and then like as a genre overall, I think Corbin and I talked about this a little bit, but like putting yourself in a box of a genre is like also dangerous too. But like I think it allows you to get recognized to a certain extent, but then like I think that limitation can be dangerous sometimes, because then you feel like you can only write a certain vibe. So like how risky do you think you should go if you like, because Billie, I would say, what genre is it? Just alternative?
Because that's
pretty
maybe
broad typically.
I don't know, her music has like a kind of different feel to it than a lot of their songs, so like I don't know. I'm not sure what like makes up alternative music. Is it like I think it's just I don't know. Like her songs are very chill, but like but then like My Future or whatever has like a super upbeat like
exactly.
I don't know.
But then like Imagine Dragons is also alternative, and so like but they're not at all
totally
like Billie
different.
Eilish. Just like no, that's not the same. So I think it's just I think alternative is one of the most broad genres, because like with rap, like obviously you can only rap. But then with like hip hop, it's more the beat. But like I think with alternative, it allows for a lot of like flex, I guess, just to experiment, I guess. But so how risky do you think you should be when you're trying to like change your sound if you have like a pretty big listener base? Like
I mean, I'm not really the one to ask, but like I don't know, I feel like just kind of like I don't know, seeing what your fans like just like putting stuff out and then like actually listening to their feedback and like seeing what it gets and then going from there. I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I mean, what do I know about this?
I mean, 320 listens on SoundCloud.
Oh my God.
But then I think also like not this sounds bad, but like not making it about the fans sometimes. Like I think songwriting can become like a money making business. That's like true. Really quickly. But then I think also just like writing because you want to write something. But then it quickly becomes, I don't know, like I think it's a balance between like being too self-focused, but then also like too like, but like it's kind of impossible to be outwards focused.
I think you're kind of right. Like I think if you're like producing stuff that you like like whatever, people are gonna listen to it or they're not. But then like there's an extent though of like you keep putting music out and it's really not hitting, then like you might need to change something. But like just write what you want to write, I feel like, And I think it's hard too, because like when you're signed by like a record label, then they have like deadlines for you and stuff, and so you can only write like songs that are okay or like past the deadline or whatever. Because I know of a couple songwriters that just like put out songs because they had to, but they weren't in love with the song or whatever. And I think same goes for like most art forms, because like with podcasting or with like drawing, like you should be doing it because you love it, not because like you want to get like a good reception, but obviously you want to make money if it's your career. Speaking of that, Doe, I'm like a rapper now. Doe, do you want to make music a career, or is it kind of too early to tell? I kind of don't know. Like I enjoy doing it, but also I don't know a ton about all of it. And so like as far as like making it a career, I don't know if that'll really like work. Take off or something like that. I think I'm more interested in like business kind of like small business, like art. Like I know music is art, but like different kinds of art. I got you. So more kind of like drawing or like designing kind of stuff. Like totally. I think that's really cool, and I think for me, like, that'd be more interesting of like a career path than like music is cool, but like it might just be a side thing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because I think making it a full-time career could be a little scary, because then it's like you have to make music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what would you go for if you had like a small business about like drawing, kind of like? Would it be like a drawing like school, or would it be just like making designs for companies, or like?
I really don't know. Like, I think, like, honestly, not necessarily just drawing, though, but, like, just being creative. Like, I've always liked the idea of, like, helping with, like, a small business and, like, their, like, website design kind of stuff. But then also, like, in store, like, helping, like, with the vision of, like, whatever really they're wanting their company to be. Like, I think that would be super fun. Or, like, or even, like, clothes. Like, clothes are cool, too. Like, whatever, you know?
So kind of just, like, all-around design. Like, not necessarily, like, one thing in particular. I got you.
Well, I don't really know yet.
Right,
like, right now I'm just, like, any kind of design. But maybe in the future I'll be like, this is what I want to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with a lot of companies, like, I think nailing... Well, first of all, the kind of vision, and then also the inside of the store or the website or the merch or whatever. I think that could really help promote it, because if the company's website or something is like garbage, then people aren't gonna go.
Yeah.
Which is also another hard thing about the internet, because I feel like before like Yelp or anything, like people like went there because they wanted to go there.
Yeah.
But then they don't go. I mean, Yelp has its upsides and downsides.
Yeah.
But, I think Corbin, did I tell you about the Yelp walk lady?
Oh, no.
I'll just tell the story again. So it was on the East Coast. And so we were trying to find some place to eat. And so we used Yelp to find this like weird restaurant or whatever. And so we were walking over there, and we walked in, and the lady was like, "Yo, did you find me on Yelp?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, how do you know? Like, you had the Yelp walk. And I'm like, the Yelp walk? What? And so
the what?
I don't even know how she knew. Like, I don't think we ever found out what the heck a Yelp walk is. Is it like, I don't even know.
Like the way you're walking?
Yes,
or like...
yes. Like when you walked into the store,
creepy.
Like, you had the Yelp walk. Like, yo, are you like
maybe
on my phone?
Maybe she's just like a weird, like she's like, I don't know.
So I think we got food there, but I might have hidden the car.
Yeah, that's
just like
creepy.
It's kind of sketch, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I think on the East Coast we just had a lot of weird adventures too. I think I told Corbin about a lot of them, but I don't want to repeat a lot of the stories, but I want to tell us. Okay, you know what? Let's go for it. Okay. The listeners can buck up. Corbin, it's the boppy one. Okay, so my dad and mom. So I don't think I told you this, Corbin. So my dad and mom were watching a show in which the main character said like boppy or something like that, or his name was Boppy. Anyway, Boppy was involved beforehand. Anyway, so we were going to get gas, and then my dad and I were calling each other Boppy for some weird reason. And then so on the East Coast, it's not like self-serve gas. It's just like someone comes down and
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so this guy came out. So this guy had like two weird things about him. One, he was just bouncing bouncy balls when he was coming out to the gas station, which is like just vibes.
I mean,
and then he came over like, "What's up, Boppy?" And we're like, no.
Right after you guys were calling each other. Oh, that's weird.
Low key, I think the East Coast is like watching us. So be prepared. No, but like out. It was so weird. So like when he was like doing the gas or whatever, he was like just constantly bouncing his bouncy balls and calling us Boppy, and it was big vibes.
That's
so,
like prophecy like stuff. That's weird.
It's so weird. Like
gosh.
How did you know, bro?
Yeah, what the heck?
But I mean he was chill, but he didn't try to like Anyway, Corbin, what are we looking at on time? 20 minutes.
Did we record it?
Did we record? Dang.
Wow, that went by really fast. We've been talking.
We've been doing pretty good. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna shout out Corbin one more time, dude. Corbin, thank you for this. You know what? Here, how about I just I'll
insert a clip of
video.
Corbin.
Thank you, Corbin.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll put that in the video later. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I really want to talk about. Yeah. So, Paige, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Yeah.
And this creepy trailer.
Yeah, it is really creepy, but it's kind of like
it's kind
of
vibes.
Yeah.
So Corbin and I like tore this right there. That was on the wall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so listeners, just tell us if you want all this junk back here still, or if not, you can just move.
Cool.
It is kind of sick.
Like
it really adds to the aesthetic.
Thing.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know what's underneath that. So if some guy wants to be featured on it, just like hide in there when you come.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like say the location either, because like I don't want anybody to like waiting here when you come. But I mean, I might put some like.
Yeah, let us know if there's like props you want us to add. Like
exactly.
It'd be kind of cool. We could like we could put a bunch of cool stuff.
That'd be sick.
It'd be cool.
Also, if we did, I hope no homeless guy steals that, because that'll be just a low move. If some guy does that, that would be lame. So we could just put up some props in here or whatever. Yeah. Corbin, what should we add in here? The sink. Yeah, some guy just tossed the sink out. So he doesn't want that in here. Also, there's just. We don't need to go into everything in here because it's very unsanitary, and I might get, Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and listening. Wherever you're watching and listening, I mean, there's only one place to watch it, I'm guessing. I mean, if you're watching it illegally, don't do that because we have to be legal here. Be legal.
Yeah.
But guys, thanks for listening to the Wonderful World podcast, and Paige, thanks for being on here.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. Hey guys, Alex here. Just want to say that if you have any funny or weird stories, you can hit us up at our Gmail, which is wonderfulworldpod@gmail.com. And if you liked what you heard, go ahead and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. That would be amazing. That helps so much with the show. Thank you so much for listening, and go explore that wonderful world.